I think
Oh,
never mind.
well,
You're
I will
not
say this.
worthy of what I'm thinking.
Well, I was at speed dating, right? And this chick sat down and she had incredible features and some outrageous body odor. And it was just like, I'm this close to liking you, but it's impossible to like you when you're this close. And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
And we're back with another week of foolishness. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm trying to see if we're synced up on the YouTube.
Hey, look, it's gonna do whatever it's gonna do. That's what I say.
It's gonna do whatever it's gonna fucking do.
This is true. This is true. As you can see on the title card here, this week is all about karma. You know what I'm saying? Faphenometry, if you will. You know what I mean? It's the science, the study of fucking around and finding out.
Yeah, finding out.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a very surprising thing to find out that your son thinks we're old.
Well, I'm not surprised, yo. I mean, he's lived with me his whole life, so you know, he's kind of gotten used to it. He's kind of gotten used to it, but it's all right.
Like, fuck all of that.
I don't mind it, man. Getting old is a privilege, brother. You know what I mean?
It's a privilege, but okay. So here's an example. I was talking to my fiance today.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want to fucking work anymore. And, you know, this is the whole goal to retire. And she says, well, you're not old. I said, well, I don't think I'm old, but I'm one from 50. Like, senior citizen is right there. So I stopped feeling guilty about it. I'm like, nigga, I'm a senior citizen next year. I don't fucking want to work anymore. And I look at our leadership in this fucking country. In this country.
This goes straight to the top.
Yeah. And they're trying to make us work till 70. And I'm like,
speaking of I don't want to fucking work anymore, that's the number one complaint in every brothel. I don't want to fucking work anymore.
Yes. But I don't know that from personal experience.
No. I do not have a member's card or anything. Frequent flyer miles.
Freaky flyer miles.
Freaky flyer miles.
Yeah.
Do you want the same room, Mr. Bravo? Oh no, I don't know any of you guys. Yes. Yes, please.
They used to
bring
have
up a nice cold Shasta.
So I've seen in on movies when people will go into these brothels, whether it be like a Western or what do I want to say, like Game of Thrones, and the girls line up. And
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Someone get their feelings hurt.
Look, there's always another John.
Or are they sitting there thinking like,
money.
I hope nobody picks me because I don't feel like doing shit. But then they don't make any money. They're just hanging out in the brothel.
Yeah, I wonder if they do like police officer role play. Now get up there and spread them.
Yeah, I wanted to do a video for TikTok today.
Yeah.
And I just like I wanted to be talking about something, but I wanted to look to the side and say, get back in there, get fucking naked. And then just go right back to what I was talking about. I thought that would bring some spice to my content.
Happy wife, happy life. I thought I told you, no dinner, no dick. Yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, while we're on the subject of working, paying bills, let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick.
Let's pay some bills.
Are you sick and tired of platforms taking a cut every time you sell your work? Then try something different. HitFiend lets you upload your beat, set your own prices, and start selling directly to artists, all without paying commission fees. Easy setup, easy uploads, easy payouts. Start your free trial now as a producer or find your next hit as an artist. HitFiend.com.
We haven't even played the goddamn theme music yet.
Yeah, how about that?
The Nice Ass Podcast.
Because why not? Because
Because
why
our
not?
sound effects are old. Like, I didn't know how to take that.
Yeah,
man.
yo, that hurt my feelings a little bit. That hurt my
Man,
feelings
I
a little
thought they
bit.
were well cultivated. Like, isn't that the word? You cultivated.
Yeah, well,
Curated?
cultivated and curated. Yeah, man. I thought it
You
was
did
all
a
cool,
fine
but
job.
yeah, my son was like, "Yo, you're old." I'm like, so what?
Man.
Say it again. I'm gonna kick you off the Wi-Fi.
So what are we supposed to do? Like, is there a site
worried
that
about it.
says this is this week's sound effects?
Nah, but that's the whole thing, man. Like, that's the thing about being current. Like, the thing about being current is being like everybody else, and I'm not that. I'm not that dude. Brought to you this week by Canada Dry. If it don't burn, you never learn.
Speaking of burn, I'm drinking tonight. You know, it's been a while.
There you go. There you go. Oh, this is my one of my customs. My hate is lazy shirt. I made, you know what I'm saying? I just got these made, you know. Because this world is getting crazy. This world is getting absolutely crazy, and people are starting to legitimize hating each other. And I don't understand why folks want to do that. You understand?
I don't either. And you know what's crazy? Well, actually, I say this is a good thing. I feel like I don't live in these places that you see people that hate like that on the internet. You know, like I'll see the most outlandish shit on TikTok, but then I go to the Walmart down the street. Nobody's dancing in the goddamn store. Like nobody's.
Look. So that's the thing. Like you told me a long time ago. Like the internet is 3% of what's happening in the real world, but it's just the fact that it's being pushed to you is why you see it, and that's why everybody's believing all of this bullshit. Nobody facts checked nothing. And everybody's got their own conspiracy theories on whatever, but they got us arguing amongst ourselves while they stealing all the chips, all the money, bro.
I will say something, man. I was looking. I'm in a crypto group on. Like I was going to say, like it's social media on my iPhone. I'm in a crypto group.
I'm on the iPhone.
Yeah, I'm on the iPhone crypto group, and basically everybody that's in the crypto group is stagnant because the Clarity Act hasn't completely passed yet, and we don't really know what's going to happen. And we've been down for a long time since the new regime came in. But I look at people in this group, and they just want something to invest in, and I understand it. And you know, it's like so. Some guy was talking about investing in this 4-letter ticker that's basically about oil. And, you know, and I get it. The problem is they're getting all of these suggestions from these fucking AI videos that are recreating Simpsons cartoons saying, hey, the Simpsons said invest in ISO or WOR, you know, World Oil Reserve Coin or something like that. And so everybody will put up $100, and then like in a week it's down to $11.17.
Look, so this is the problem, man. This is the problem. Real money comes from hard work and research.
Well,
you know what I mean? All these long. Here's what I'm trying to. Here's what I'm trying to say.
I gotta tell you.
I want to finish. I want to land the plane. I want to land the plane because more often. No, the whole thing is that a lot of people want to get to the money fast, right? And if it does work for you, and you get to that money fast, you don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? So you're like, you know what? That worked. I 10x my money. Let's go ahead and let it roll on another thing. And let me let it roll on another thing. And then you crap out. And then you get mad and say the whole market's against you when you just should have just kept it slow and easy.
You're absolutely right. However, hard work is not necessarily it. And I'll tell you why. Because as this man was texting in the group about this oil reserve coin and this crap, I was looking at TikTok and I seen that the leader of the free world just put up a post and said something about Dell. Dell is a great company. And so I looked at the stock ticker.
Yeah.
a little less, man. I think 2 weeks ago it was at $220. After he made this announcement, it is now at 327. And then I found out he invested in Dell. And
Of
so
course, right before the
if you
announcement.
right. But the problem is, it's like, yo, could you have put this out there 2 weeks ago when you did it
He did do that.
for
He
Dell?
just told his friends.
Oh, yeah,
He didn't tell us.
But
He
that's
didn't
what I'm
tell
saying.
us,
So I
man.
told the guys in the chat, I said, if you want to be, successful in your investments, and I don't know whether this is legal for anybody in Congress to do this, but if you want to be well invested, and successful in your investments, just follow whatever the president invests in, because it's
Right.
going to blow right before he
But
says
you gotta do it quickly though, because it's going to have a spike. It's going to act like a rug pull. It's going to spike, and then it's going to dip
it's gonna go down.
lower than where it was before. So you need to be on the news all the time, and that's the thing. That's why I got out of crypto, man. I have too much going on during my day to be following this shit around. You know what I mean? So I just want to find something slow and low and just work it out. You know what I mean? That's what Diddy said. Never
I was
mind.
about to say,
What I'm
pussy, baby. Slow and low and work it out, nigga. I
But
hate when
here's
you're
the-
in the
to
mood
all-
for some slow and low, and she want fast and ass. Like, you know what I'm
Look,
saying?
I am not against that, because that lets me get back to my word search.
Nah, but sometimes, yeah, that's your words. Yeah, Sudoku, nigga.
My Sudoku. Yeah, bro. No, I'm just saying, like, people got it twisted out there, dog. People got it twisted out there. I just wish, because we have so much information, everybody's acting on everything. Us as humans, we're not used to accepting all this information at once and properly discerning the right thing to do. And so we're all running around like chickens with our heads cut off and believing things and doing things and not realizing there are repercussions. Speaking of repercussions,
Nice
this
segue,
week,
nigga.
this week is all about karma. And basically fathonometry, fucking around and finding out. Have you heard of this man, Chud the Builder?
Yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, running around causing problems, and he just got arrested. I think he's up for a bond hearing, another bond hearing, where they dropped it from 1.25 million to a cool mil, and he can't use any of his charity funds that they gave him on his Give Send Go, because not only does the judge not let it, but the platform says you can't use it for those. So he's been getting money. Yeah, he says, no, you have to use it because you said you need it for your family. Your family got nothing to do with your bail, homie. You know what I mean? So he's stuck there and nobody's bailing him out. Everybody, even on, he thought was on the side, everybody's calling him stupid. But that doesn't stop copycats from trying to find out.
Right.
So let me play this video for you. So Coach D here, he's talking about this copycat, and he thinks it's gonna go the way it happens on the internet. But let's watch this.
Chud the Builder copycats out there who are going up to black people, getting inside of their Ubers, calling them the N-word, saying that they're shipping out, being on live and all of that, because these people want to benefit the way that they saw Chud the Builder benefit. Well, some of these people are fucking around and finding out.
Yes, they
In
are.
this video that I'm going to show you, this is what is going to happen when you approach the wrong person.
Everybody go night night. Everybody go night night. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Like, folks is out here acting a straight damn fool, thinking everything is all sweet. They thinking it's all sweet. They thinking that they just run.
What weapon did Chud have?
Bear spray, and he's up. He's in jail now for for shooting somebody.
No,
Right.
I know that. I know he had a pew pew. I'm saying there's a difference between walking the streets with a 22 and walking the streets with a Desert Eagle. I just want to know what he had.
It doesn't matter because he's a horrible shot. He shot 7 times and one hit himself.
Well, his name was Chud.
Right. So the thing is, he let off 7 shots. 2 hit the dude. 1 hit him. And who knows where the other 4 went? And they're outside of a courthouse. Like, put this dude under the jail, brother. You know what I'm saying? Put him in Gen Pop. You go find out what that racial ratio in jail really be like, yo.
Jesus Christ. That's I don't understand why people are so obsessed with hate. I don't get it. Like, I mean, I get it when you just join a crew. Like, you know, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, let's say, okay, you get with a group of people that's making beats or something, like a chop shop where y'all chopping up samples. But after about a year or so, maybe I'll say maybe 6 months, it's like, all right, what are we doing next? Like, how can you make, like, get a new joke? Like, how can you, like, how long does that go on? Like, where you just, this is it.
Now, the problem is that we've been trained for this, man. We've been trained for this because the algorithm pushes hatred and sex and all of the things that get your engagement. The algorithm doesn't care about your well-being. So we've been trained, been feeding us all of this shit over and over. And the problem is that these youngsters out here, I said youngsters, God damn it, I'm old.
No, God, please, no.
Anyway.
Piece of shit.
It's a problem, man. It's a problem, dog. It's a problem, man. They go, yo, in jail, they go change it from Chud the Builder to Fudge the Gobbler.
With that mustache?
Oh, yeah, yo. Oh, yeah, yo.
That's that type of fear that I have, yo. Like, all right, so T.I.'s son, what's his name? King? Yeah. King was in public with a Pikachu suit on, fucking wilding out drunk. I don't want to go to anybody's jail in a Pikachu suit. You know, like when they yank people out the house on cops, niggas shirtless, got some old shorts on and Crocs.
Y'all is brutalizing me.
Can you imagine being in the drunk tank shirtless?
Yeah, imagine just being like shirtless with no build, trying to pump yourself up. Like, yeah. I don't know why they messing with me out here. You know what I mean? No, I can't. Like, sit down, Billy. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want none of that, man.
Nah, man.
I can't do none of that.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say, the foundation is like, I don't understand when people don't figure out, like, because a lot of these people like Chud and stuff. I mean, and I could be wrong, but I kind of put them in that MAGA equation. But I'm like,
yeah, that could be.
When you base yourself in a group like that and you talk about Christian values, but you're in the street calling people chimping out, it doesn't make sense. Like,
doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is like, what his whole thing is that it's freedom of speech, and that we've always said the same thing. It's not freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech, but it's not freedom from consequences. You know what I mean? And don't let's not act like he wasn't using his Caucasian privilege. That's how he got away. That's how I got away with it for so long, man. Because look, he's going into black neighborhoods and other areas and just causing a ruckus, knowing he can get away with it. Let him try that in any other country. You know what I mean?
Well, that nigga wasn't in Park Heights. He wasn't in Park Heights.
Nah. He was in Clarksville, Tennessee, sir. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it, man. Like, do you have no personality other than being offensive, yo? What's on your dating profile? What's your dating profile? 6'9", 230.
Could you imagine that nigga trying that shit over East, bro?
Yo, he would be a smear in a news headline.
Them niggas would have robbed his mustache. like, yo, run that stash, nigga. The cash and the stash.
I'm gonna need that stash up off you.
They would have robbed the enamel off that nigga's tooth, yo.
Right? They would have stole the gum out of his stomach he swallowed when he was 3 years old.
Try that shit on Crenshaw. You might get fucked on the way out of there, yeah.
Right,
you're not gonna make it out,
yo. Nah. I don't know why. I don't know why people are just hell bent on on living that life, on doing that thing, man. I mean, it just makes absolutely no sense.
Well, see, that's a dangerous podcast to get into, or whatever you call it, whatever they're doing, because once you say this is what I do,
you
that's
can't get
your
away
niche.
from it.
You have to keep coming back. And the only thing, and this is why, like, people that like him, I'm questioning their intelligence, because if Chud was intelligent, he would know you are good if you're not antagonizing. If you go to defend yourself legally, but you were antagonizing, you've already lost the case.
That's why he's supremely cooked, because he went up to a dude outside the courthouse because he was already there for not paying for a meal because the people kicked him out of the restaurant, right? So he's up there dealing with that. He walked out the courthouse. Some black dude's there, like, oh, that's Chud, and he didn't say anything to him, but he went. Chud went out there, had a little camera on the stick, started bothering the dude. The dude said, "Look, I am a vet. I have PTSD. Don't be doing that shit around me because it's liable to set that shit off, right?" However, dude kept on persisting, and he was laying hands on him, just molly-whopping that nigga.
Oh my God!
Judge pulled out his weapon and discharged it at least 7 times that I know of. Dude caught 2 of them and was still beating his ass the whole time. Like, he had to get pulled off of him, yo. I'm just like, yo, this is the find out phase. This is the find out phase, homie. You know what I mean?
Didn't did the guy pew him?
No, the dude had no weapons.
Oh, that's right. Chud got himself. Like, see, this is what I try to tell people.
He had his weapon. He had his weapon in his jacket pocket.
Bro, this is what I try to tell people that speak of civil war.
Right.
What I don't think people understand about this country is, they'll look at, our people. They look at black folks and they think, oh, they're chimping out and stuff like that. That's because you have the privilege and time to come up with this. But do you know who you're talking about? And when I say that, I mean, if you go to any hood in America right now, they got free such and such t-shirts on, right?
Right.
So they're used to dealing with family members being taken like that, or R.I.P. such and
R.I.P. Yes.
You are dealing with a group of people who is used to living in a war zone. We could go to Philly right now, bro. When I moved to Philly, I used to ride the trolley and the L train.
Yeah.
And when you ride the trolley and the L train, what you see, because it takes you, when you're going to downtown Philly, it takes you through this route that looks like Palestine right now.
Right.
Like, it looks like somebody blew that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's not a beautiful ride, but you're up high so you can see down, but it's like, it looks like when people say the Bronx was burning back in the day.
Right.
And then, so when Meek Mills came out, I'm way past Philly at this point, but when Meek Mills came out and I started looking at his plight and, just the way everybody was talking about Philly and how rough it is now.
Right.
I'm like, when you speak of civil war, you live out in the country or in the suburbs where houses are spread apart and you bragging about having 100 guns and only have 2 hands. These niggas will make your fucking house look like 8 pieces of Swiss cheese. And those that are saying this civil war shit, do you know what it's like to lose children? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you will get fucked up because you're dealing with a group of people that understand what it means to go to war to get to school.
And on that same note, you know what? I just had an epiphany. Are the people who are talking that yang and saying and speaking all this hatred and doing all these things, I have just noticed that none or a very small minority have ever served. You know what I mean?
I see.
Because from what I see on the internet, a very few have the ones out there talking and really asking for that smoke because they know what that smoke is about. You know what I mean? To me,
I found out because the dude said, like, as you stated,
Yeah.
Got PTSD. Go ahead with that shit.
I mean, think about it, because it's stacked on. The frustration is stacked on. It's kind of the way I feel about black women, how black women get a bad rap. Because when it comes to like the least protected people on this planet or in this country, it's black women. Not only do they get the sexism, they also get the colorism. They also get, from their own men. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, they're gonna be a little hostile. They're gonna pop off. You know what I mean?
I feel this.
But it's so much frustration.
Segue coming, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
this segue coming, yeah.
But the thing is, like, not all of us are bad, and we don't all need to be treated that way. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to drop the attitude a little bit in order to, so you got to give love to receive love, and sometimes you play hard to get and don't get got. Speaking of. Let's talk about some karma. Oh, there she is. So let's talk about Vivica.
My God.
Adamantium Fox.
Yo, what's that woman? She looks like Luxor or whatever that fucking. Oh my God. It was say who put something in the damn what's that?
Oh, yeah, Gorlock.
Grimlock. Yo, look at her right now. It looks like she's waiting for somebody to throw a nugget in her goddamn mouth.
Did you put the sauce on it like I like? Oh yeah. But let's see what O'Shea got to say.
But I'm a woman of a certain age, and life changes, the body changes, and you're not going to be the same size that you were when you were 19, 20 years old.
In 2020, the world had literally shut down. Folks was afraid to go outside because of COVID. Long-term relationships went down. The economy and jobs went down, but STDs went up. But another person who went up at that time was Kevin Samuels. In his live stream, sometimes he reached 10 to 20,000 people. But on this particular day, before he was taking callers, he was talking about the tumultuous relationship between 50 Cent and Vivica A. Fox.
Look, I know she kicking herself in the ass right now because she had no idea what this nigga was about to become. Yo, this dude got channels. He's got a media empire, movies, TV. Lord Jeebus.
Now, his main point here was that Vivica A. Fox underestimated the kind of man that 50 Cent would later become. She was older than him. 50 actually didn't have as much life experience at the time, and they only dated for 4 months. But still, Vivica A. Fox, even in 2020, wanted 50 Cent back.
Because who looked more hurt? Curtis Jackson or Vivica A. Fox?
Now, this is 2020.
He ain't lying, though.
He said, who looked more hurt between 50 Cent and Vivica A. Fox once they split up? Right?
Fire to chase after their dreams. Don't get 50 Cent, don't get no.
Dog, this was years after. Just being bitter, dog. Bitter. That's gonna fuck up her game plan in the long run.
But Kevin Samuels wouldn't stop there.
Pause it real quick.
He would go.
Yeah.
You see that nigga in that goddamn clip?
Yes, sir.
That's the motherfucker that just beat up Ray J last week.
Yeah, super hot. Dog. If I didn't learn anything from that fight, from clips of that fight, the one thing that I had to respect was the reminder that a nigga gotta work out. Because they both looked like they were melting in that ring. There's a bunch of lard bodies. There's just a bunch of lard bodies swinging their little fucking pudding mitts at each other. Like, yeah.
It was like, wow.
That was the worst.
Two drunk uncles get it. Like, what the fuck are y'all so mad about?
Yo, it looked like a fucking UFC Oompa Loompa match, yo. Like, it was ridiculous, yo. It was not cool, yo.
I don't know. I say this though. Super hot fire hit that nigga with some super hot fire. That guy did.
Yes, he did.
His forehead, bro.
Yo, the host is like, you got a cartoon knot on your head.
Yo, I thought Ray J was boys with the ref. Yo, I mean not the ref, but the announcer. He was like, "What you
Yes, he
got to say
was.
now, nigga?" Like, yeah, they was clowning and shit. Yo, Ray J can't say
Yeah,
no
dog.
hard shit ever again, bro.
Nothing, dog. That card's been taken, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That card been taken. Yo, you've been gaffled for your card, cuz.
You've been gambled for your card.
Have you guys looked at the way Vivica looks these days? Every time you see her, it look like she done sucked on a bag of lemons. Now, I remember back in the 90s when Vivica was hot.
Ouch. I will admit
God damn.
that's kind of harsh, but it was true. At least at that time, I didn't really think that Vivica A. Fox was that bad looking or anything. It was obvious that Vivica A. Fox had been using Botox or something like that, and her physical features indeed were changing. And because of that, he would end with this.
So many women like Vivica A. Fox. Women have already met their guy, and they blew it.
So his main point is this. Women who have youth when they are younger miss out on a good guy when they are older, and then they live to regret it. Kevin Samuels would then take over the internet for 2021 and 2022 until May 5th, 2022, when Kevin Samuels unfortunately would die of a heart attack in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of people were stunned and hurt by his death, including myself. But that gave Vivica A. Fox some ammunition.
A hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, you know, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind.
But the next part would be worse.
So, you know, the fact that he killed over real quick.
Now, many people would look at this and say that her comments were very insensitive. I get the fact that Kevin Samuels took shots at her first, but for her to say that he killed over real quick was just very rude. And
look, the funny thing is that the irony is about karma, saying you're being nasty, and you know, karma might not be so nice when it come around. Now she's over here talking about I'd like to date, but who wants to be with somebody who's on the record of being this nasty?
I think well, okay, so I was 235 at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
But believe me, in public, on the internet, my attitude or my disposition was, I know I'm 235 pounds.
Right.
It just is what it is. And I don't mean that just because I lost weight that I can be a dickhead, but nobody wants to hear the same attitude of a motherfucker that's 180 pounds or 140 pounds. That's 320 pounds. It's like, nigga, you've lost that privilege.
That shit is not cute. Once you open your
No,
mouth.
God, please, no.
I met Vivica Fox before. You know where I met her?
Oh, did you?
I met her at the Pier 5 hotel when I was working. I was serving tables at the Peacock Cafe at Pier 5 in downtown Baltimore, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that spot.
She just happened to be down there at the what was it called? McCormick and Schmidt Seafood. And she's standing in there I think it was like the BET Awards or something. Maybe it was the Oscars or something, but she's standing there watching the TV, like everybody else is seated and she's standing there. And I was like, damn, it's nice to meet you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and I make no mistake, this is when she was bad. Like,
yeah.
She wasn't nasty with me. She was, she spoke. It wasn't like I'm as happy to see you as you are as happy to see me, but
Right. Of course. Of
But
course.
every time I've seen her, she's outside of when I met her, she's just always been so fucking nasty. Like,
And that's the problem. Like, here's the thing. You already know how I feel about black women. I want to root for her. I want to root for her. Like, there are certain things that I like about her, right? Even at this age, the fact that she's like the Wesley Snipes of movies. She works. She's always in something every season of the
what's
year.
she
She's
in
in something.
now?
I don't know. Probably some Hallmark movie with Tyler Perry and Spike Jones. I don't know. She's doing something all the
Spike
time.
Jones. Tyler Perry,
Yo, she doing a drive-through movie with Pistol Pete. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Scooby. Yeah.
Right. See you next summer in the movie Say It Again. Coming to a theater near somewhere.
Based off of what you said, and you made the comparison to Wesley Snipes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The other one would be like Ice-T, being 8,000. Yeah. He should have money. And like people have this idea of what celebrities are supposed to be worth, not even thinking your goal to retire is $3 million. Right, it should be anywhere between.
The average person needs to have $3 million to retire.
So
that's
crazy.
So
Vivica Fox may be worth about $4 or $5 million, something like that. But that's
great. She's always working, but the problem is you have all that money, but you're just alone. That's probably why she keeps working.
That's why she keeps dating. I mean,
does she date? I don't know because
isn't that what she said in the beginning of the clip? That's why I'm out here dating or something like that.
Oh, that was when she was skinny though.
No, the first one.
And she never apologized for it. And just because Kevin Samuels said what he said, it didn't mean that it wasn't true.
Jesus.
Because so that was Vivica in 2022.
She was beautiful.
She looked.
She was
still very good.
She really was.
Then
and that was 4 years ago, bro.
In about 2024.
2 years later,
something definitely happened. Seems like her face is bigger, putting on weight. I'm not sure what happened, but obviously something happened. And then she was saying this.
Talk about what else you're wanting. Are you dating?
Yeah. I'm wanting to date. Yeah, it's limited resources out there, right?
No, it's not limited resources. Maybe for you. You know what I mean?
No, that's not fair. Because if you are in the public eye, if you are, because I mean, what's she like, C-lister?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say upper C, maybe low B.
But so think about like a BET party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z's not there, Beyonce's not there, but everybody in the C-list group. I'm talking about like an after party. Everybody in that C-list group is probably people trying to get to the B-list, but everybody's still Hollywood fucking fake. So
why are you fishing there then? Why don't you just find a regular ass nigga?
Because of pride. She knows a regular ass nigga.
That's the problem.
It's somebody she's going to have to take care of. It's going to be the perfect.
Not if they have look.
Was Monique? Okay. Monique's husband is not rich, right? She's the one carrying him, right? Right.
Yeah, but the thing is that he does partial management for her. Like runs all her assistants and stuff like that. So that's
I need to nip this in the butt. I don't mean any disrespect to normal people. I am one of them. And you probably would find more love in a normal person, but it would be a little awkward because a lot of normal people, it's hard for them to know that they're being carried.
Right. Well, I'll say this. I'll say normal as in not Hollywood. Because, like, look at Serena. Serena found somebody, I think this dude was like a real estate mogul or something like that. He's just a regular old dude. He ain't built. He's just a normal, stable, caring guy. You know what I'm saying? Right. And she doesn't have to carry him for nothing. You know what I mean? It's so...
I mean, at 60 years old, but see, but also, I wonder if this is real. Is it real? Like, if you get Vivica Fox behind closed doors, especially with her being in, a little overweight now and probably not feeling great about herself, is she that mean and nasty to someone she's dating?
I don't know. I would hope not, but it seems so effortless when she's in front of the camera.
It kind of gives me Aretha Franklin vibes, yeah.
What, as in big and bold outside, but a sweetheart out when the camera's off or something like that?
Absolutely not. No, Aretha Franklin
Just big.
was, I am the queen of soul. I'm an asshole right now, and I'm an asshole
There it
when the
is.
door's closed.
I feel you. Let's run the tape a little bit before we move on.
She is looking for a date. She's looking to be in some level of relationship. Now, this is important in what Kevin was trying to prove the entire time. Yes, Vivica was beautiful. Yes, Vivica was successful. But her own behavior or her own personal attitude stopped her from excelling in personal relationships with men. I mean, she had been married at least once to Christopher Harvest, aka 6ix9ine, a singer, and she was 34 at that time and she was paying all the bills. So just imagine you got an opportunity with 50 Cent and you blow that, and now nobody wants to deal with you. And then ultimately what we start to see with Vivica A. Fox, at least people who are heavily critical of her, not just men, was that her physical appearance was starting to look a lot different. Many people felt that this physical appearance of hers was actually in severe decline. People were making jokes about it. I mean, it was insane. And this will be proved by a comedian by the name of Dave Martin. He would say, "I dodged a bullet." And the caption in that, he said, "Woo, Vivica Fox, thank you for declining." Now, as you can see, this particular photo got a lot of likes and everything like that, but he would come back and respond to the criticism.
There's also a debate in the comments about whether this is Vivica Fox's karma, her dating woes, from Kevin Samuels, because she spoke disparagingly about his death, and she said his death was his karma.
Again, we're hearing karma. It's like she's getting the same karma that she gave Kevin Samuels. And it's crazy because Vivica A. Fox would eventually respond to all of the critics about her looks just recently.
I'm a woman of a certain age, and life changes, the body changes, and you're not going to be the same size that you were when you were 19, 20 years old. But people forget that sometimes, and they can say very mean things to you. But I have to remember, I'm a woman, and I am comfortable in the skin I'm in, flaws and all. So, I'm in a business that, you get judged by your looks constantly, especially if you were like, a hot chick and stuff like that. Sometimes people don't allow.
Does she talk like she has fat in her mouth? Like, I'm not trying to be joking.
Bro, she's heavy. She's just heavy, bro. Like,
but she has that sound.
I don't know. I guess now that it's gotten to that, and we got a black screen, by the way. Now that it's gotten to that, I just feel like I don't want to kick her while she's down.
No, exactly, dude. Exactly. That's why I had to move on. Man. You know what I mean? Damn, something just happened.
I mean, that woman is 60 years old. Like, at 60, it's impressive if you do exercise. But at 60, get the fuck off of her, yo. Like,
but here's the thing. When I know people who have successfully navigated age, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it hits a little different.
No, I understand that part too, but
I'm a woman.
Getting to be that size is normally depression, because she's finding.
I'm wondering what's it. Yeah, I wonder what it is.
But also at 60, man, that's around the years. I'm not saying you're gonna die, but I'm saying that's around the time where you should be getting right with Jesus anyway. Like, hey, man, I done worked them fields. Like, because think about it. She said it in Hollywood. You're constantly. All right.
Sorry, go ahead. My
in
bad.
Hollywood, you're constant.
My stuff fell apart. It fell apart over here, so I had to reload it. So my bad if it sounds coming through.
I see it because there's a delay in the vocal, but that's okay. I'm just saying, in Hollywood, you are constantly under the microscope of being thin to get roles, to be a sex symbol, and at
you said roles.
What she got 30? Yeah, dick. She got what 30 years in that game, yo.
She do, man. She do.
The only reason why I'm like on her side right now, even though I fucking can't stand that big. What I'm saying is, I was in the military for 27 years, and for 27 years, I had to take PT tests and adhere to the standard. And after that 27 years, that's when I got to 235 pounds because I was like, fuck that shit.
But that is true. A lot of athletes, and especially if you're a celebrity and you have to stay fit for a certain while, and you don't keep up with that regimen, it's gonna fall apart a little bit. A lot of athletes do that too. You know what I mean? Look at Adrian Broner now that he's streaming. That dude make me look. He make me look fit. That dude just belly out all day.
Adrian,
it's crazy.
The nigga with the big nose.
And then with the beard, the boxer with the big beard.
Oh, the boxer.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about.
No, not Brody. Not what's his name?
I was like, man,
the black
dude
dude
with that big ass nose, because I know that motherfucker look like a Mad TV skit.
That nigga gonna look like a fucking a condor or snuffleupagus.
He look like I'm gonna snort everything that goddamn nigga brought in this party, nigga, and whatever's behind him.
He's the only one where the Colombians say, "Keep him out of Miami. We gotta save our product."
That nigga's nose is so big he could smoke cigars in the shower, nigga. Like, it's not a game. Right. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
You can read a book in the shower. Yep.
That motherfucking nose looks like a house on the Smurfs, nigga. It's not good.
It ain't good, yo. Motherfucker look like he run around the forest looking for Azrael.
Bruh. God
damn,
man. Yo, that nigga's nose looks like a strong ass forearm, yo. See that fucking vein, nigga?
Hell yeah, yo.
Yo, let's get on with the next topic, man.
Yeah, man. So let me go ahead and pull this up right quick. Although let's stop kicking old girl. You know what I mean? But
let's stop. We weren't kicking her, yo. Like
no, like we were trying to be on her side.
Like,
yeah, the video was kicking her.
Though?
Not at all, yo. I mean, she had snacks, but she probably does.
I smashed. If I was single, like maybe it was a take one for the team, but you could still say, "Well, I smashed Vivica Fox."
Well, how about this one?
But then niggas would be like, "With the old one or the new one?"
How about this one?
Oh my god, yo, her complexion. Oof.
Yeah, brother.
I feel like we're about to go down the rabbit hole.
But here's the problem, man. Here's the problem. Like, if this was all good. So this is quote unquote air quotes doctor with a K.
Well, so is air quotes Dr. Dre. Yeah, I mean he's a doctor.
But yeah, but the whole thing. But he is not doing any couples therapy, right?
Right.
He is not out here lying about a degree. And some of these comments are hilarious, talking about showing anything but them degrees. This is what you call when all else fails. He said, "We still love you, Dr. Seuss." That is hilarious, yo. This is y'all's doctor?
Bruh.
Posting thirst traps instead of transcripts and dissertations. But you want credibility? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But here's the problem that we're having. It's not just the degrees. It's just, does this sound like an educated person the way they're trying to handle the situation? Let's go ahead here.
Doc, what do you think about the notion of holding parents criminally responsible for their children's behavior?
I said it earlier. I said it's circumstantial. I think that if a parent is neglecting their child of what's needed for them to be mentally stable and healthy and
Yo,
be
pause
in
it
a
real
state of
quick.
mind where they can actually,
Yeah.
operate.
All right, it's tightening up now, but just so you know, we got to tighten up that delay. It's a slap delay on it, but play it. You're fine.
All right, cool. All right.
As a citizen who isn't impaired, then I think that that parent who's providing those resources, should not be have consequence or discipline. But again, if you're neglecting your child in any manner, I think there should be consequences to a parent, no matter what, if there's neglect at the hands of a child. But y'all know how I feel. I feel gentle parenting makes for a gentle
Look at
child. I
Torre's
think that
face.
there are rules and there's structure, and there's a thing called boundaries, and boundaries have been proven to create healthy relationships, not just between people, but for that person within themselves. And if we raise kids with no boundaries, no structure and discipline, they go out into the world and they don't understand that, and they end up being in battles, and they end up actually having a lot of issues with law enforcement. They end up being a child that's disruptive in school and class because they don't understand that the world doesn't revolve around them. There's a big world that they are able to participate in, but they cannot be the center of attention to everything. And so I'll end on saying that what I do agree with is that every child is different, that every child may not necessarily need the same level of discipline, but every child does need structure and discipline in order for that child to grow up and be an adult who understands that this is the law of the land, this is how life works, and successful people, not just only externally, but internally, what they do carry as the nucleus of who they are is discipline and boundaries.
His hairline is already in the green room.
Parenting creates gentle children. Sign me up. I definitely want to create more gentle adults, especially men. Hold on, everybody. Especially men.
You are
My
gentle.
God,
You are
you
a very, very.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. That's what we need in the world is more gentle men who understand.
You're very gentle, and it comes at an angle that doesn't always work for people.
Let's just stop and go back because I'm wrapping the show and you're interrupting me.
First of all,
we spent a whole meeting on this.
First of all, Teray,
why don't you let me wrap the show?
First of all, Teray,
because he's not the director.
Look at Frank Speed looking at his phone.
Lower your fucking voice when you're talking to me, because you're acting very, very gentle, very soft, and very feminine. And this is the problem. Teray, you talk to your wife like that, you don't talk to me like that. I am not your wife, you don't talk to me like that. I'm not your wife, gentle. I'm not your wife, softy. Don't talk to me like that. You talk to your wife like that, not me. Teray, talk to your wife like.
All right, look, I can't do no more of that. But what I'm trying to say is
that sounded like Vivica Fox, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Why do women think that shit is attractive? Like,
I don't know
who's watching that shit and thinking, yeah, yo. Yeah.
Not only so why do some people think that's attractive, but why do some people seek that out and pay her money and seek her advice when that's how she acts in public? I don't get that.
They pay her money?
Dog. That's where she gets the money from. She does speaking engagement. She does therapy.
No, that's not. It can't be because she's got like 4 point something, or maybe 3 point something million subscribers. She's getting her money solely off of Instagram, bro.
No, dog. If you go to her site, she's doing therapy sessions. She's doing all kinds of stuff, and also,
bro, everything I just said was my opinion. It wasn't fact. It was just opinion. I looked at the numbers. I was like, damn, yeah, she got millions of niggas watching.
She do.
Maybe that's why she put the titties out the other day.
Yeah, she's trying. You saw it when all else fails. You know what I'm saying? Tits and ass.
Like the girl off the NAACP, the white girl that I forget her name is, but she got the only fan.
Oh yeah. What's Dokins? Yeah. I forget. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Look, man. I ain't mad, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna pay for it, but if it comes across my screen, I ain't looking away.
But I'm looking at them sites that show leaked shit. I'm going there. I want to know.
Hey,
Rachel, what's her name? Rachel something.
Rachel Dolezal. Yeah, Rachel Dolezal. Hell yeah, man.
I want to know.
But that's what it is. Man. It's karma, dog. Like I don't understand how people just go ahead and fuck around and don't expect to find out phase. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? But we talked to the people for an hour, man. You got anything to say to them before we get out of here?
No. I'm just kind of glad we're not playing the Suno thing because I don't know if it landed that well, but you know.
Which thing?
Suno saves the day. Yeah.
Yeah. We did have that, but we'll say that for next week.
We'll save that for next
we're at an hour already. Yeah, we had an hour already.
I'm done talking. I'm sick of me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? It's been a good night. I had a good time. Thank you, Bricks, for working with me tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And remember, everybody, be good, be someone to someone important to you.
I almost forgot.
Right? I really did, and I ain't even drinking.
The Night Says Podcast.
Never on time either, nigga.